Hello again, and welcome to Sanctuary. Oh boy. Well, like I thought, this is going to be a mess. And who knows if I can get it up to 100%. First thing is, I got Sturgis wanting me to do some things for him. And it's basically what Sanctuary is. He kind of shares a tutorial on how to build settlements to begin with, but he doesn't really share all the little details. I try to remember the extra details that they forget to share with you. Yeah, my power armor has a blue helmet. I changed the paint color on it. That's all I was able to do. But anyway, yeah, so of course Mama Murphy wants to talk to me about some random stuff, and then I'm going to just talk to her. And then I'm going to talk to Sturgis after that. Anyway, when we're talking to Sturgis, he's, like I said, he's going to push it through a tutorial because Sanctuary is the first settlement that they start you with. I mean, most people go straight to Sanctuary, and they go and start opening up the workshop and start building stuff. If you look here, there's like one food, there's no water, there's no beds. So these people have been sitting here for about 20 levels or something like that while I'm running around the map, basically struggling because they just don't know how to build settlements on their own. Even though all you hear is hammering all day long, nothing really happens. So it's kind of put on you to do it. Anyway, I'm just going to get rid of some scrap here. I'm going to get rid of some of these big old buildings. I'm going to try to clear it up. I don't think I'm going to clear up everything because there's a lot of scrap. And so I'm just going to kind of, for the most part, just start scrapping as we progress. And I got a feeling this is going to be a long video. I got at least 4 parts to put together here, and it's over an hour and a half of footage. So I'm going to be cutting some things out, and I kind of wanted to show you all the places I go to get the materials that are needed to build stuff. I'm probably going to have to cut that out. If you want to see me going from here to Diamond City to, I guess it'd be Good Neighbor next, and then it'll probably be maybe to Bunker Hill, where we can get material from different traders. I'm probably going to stick with Good Neighbor and Diamond City, Drumlin Diner, and Trash Can Carla. Trash Can Carla, she will sell you stuff directly to you. She kind of just says she's a traveling merchant. As of right now, I can't select any of these people to give them jobs, so I'm gonna have to trick this woman to actually start working with the food that I want to produce. So I'm going to get rid of kind of like the random foods like the melons and the gourds, and I want to put food that I already have in stock and I have a lot of, and it's all the same food so that the computer doesn't get confused with what type of food I want it to produce. Having multiple different foods instead of just kind of like 1 or 2 of the same type of produce does tend to cause some of the NPCs who you set up for farming, even the ones that randomly start farming, like I think her name's Marcy, is doing right here. Sometimes they do like, 1 carrot, 1 potato plant, 1 mute fruit tree, 1 gourd, and 1 melon, instead of being smart enough to realize, okay, we have 2 melons, we have 2 potatoes, we have 2 corn plants, whatever. So you kind of have to direct them the way that you want to. I also haven't shown you that with the stores that you can actually set up, one of them is a junk merchant. And one of the stores that I like to use, and I used a lot in a lot of my settlements, is just like a generic junk store. And they sell like all the materials that you need. But the problem is that the junk store, or junk merchant, whatever you want to call them, doesn't help with the happiness of the settlement. If you look at the different type of stores, you'll see that there is a smiley face on the stores that help with the happiness of the settlement. Anyway, I'm really not doing a whole lot of like anything super special. I think I'm just going to continue going through here, and I'm going to be scrapping stuff, and I guess when I start building stuff up, I'll get back to recording my voice. I'm going to speed up the video a little bit because I do have a lot of footage, and I want to try to get as much footage compiled onto like a not super long movie that takes an hour or more to get through. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it a half hour long, but I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Anyway, so I guess I'll tell you what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking some wooden floors, and I'm going to put them onto the structure of the old house, because it's easier if you make your own floors instead of trying to get the houses to work on the foundation that's already there. If you kind of put your floors on top of the foundation, you can line up your walls a little bit easier. It makes the house more symmetrical, and as long as the house is symmetrical, everything will connect together without any problems. So I'm going to speed this up for a little bit. Talk to you in a minute. All right, like I've done before, I used shack upper floors as the roof on this instead of the regular roof, because it helps with keeping the water out when it rains. Once again, I really don't know if that has anything to do with their happiness. If you know, the water gets in, even if there is a roof, I don't know if that is going to hurt their happiness or not. Do it just in case. I'm gonna do that anyway, and just make the roof a little bit thicker. I usually build up the inside of these houses. This is where I usually put the beds and everything. But I'm trying to get this place to 100%, which I never have been able to before. So I'm thinking I should probably build my own custom structures and actually try to put their beds in there. And we have 5 people. Let's see, I can probably, if I do another quest or 2 for Garvey, I can probably get him to leave. That'll leave me with 4 people. So there will be, I guess her name is Marcy. On food, I'll try to see if Mama Murphy and this guy with the t-shirt on, I forget his name right now, I want to see if I can make them into merchants. I don't know if I can. I've never tried it. I know that at one point I tried to get Mama Murphy to go and farm some things, and it didn't work. So I'm going to have to see with these nifty characters that are a little bit unique, and Sturgis, of course. Sturgis, I want to see if I can get into some sort of store. I don't know. But I got to give it a try. If I can get these people all, like, at least if I have Marcy getting 6 units of food instead of just the 2 that she's getting right now. Honestly, to fix that, I might just have to leave Sanctuary. So I will try that in a little bit. I'm thinking once I get the defense up and running, I guess I'll make the other 3 settlers, some merchants as well, and we'll go from there. See how it works. All right. I'm going to speed up some of this.
Still looking.
What do you want?
I'll keep waiting.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to talk with her for too long. I'm going to speed through some of this stuff, and I'll be talking to you in a minute here. All right, Carla's here, so I'm going to buy some stuff from her. She's one of the roaming merchants. There's a handful of them. There's a guy that sells armor. There's a doctor. There's a girl named Cricket who sells guns. And there's another vault dweller who sells miscellaneous stuff too. There is also a vault tech, the guy that you meet in the beginning of the game. You find him later on. Spoiler alert. He turned into a ghoul. And you can get him to come back to Sanctuary or wherever the hell else you want to put him. Like Carla here, I can buy a lot of the junk and the material that I need from her, from people in Diamond City and in Good Neighbor. I might go to Bunker Hill as well, but I think I'm going to stick with Diamond City, Good Neighbor, and Trash Can Carla. All right, here I'm doing the exploit to make the mole rat chunks into Mylar Queen steaks. It's basically you press right and up on the D-pad as quick as you can. You pivot between the two. I usually use both my thumbs, one on the up, one on the right. Just go right up, right up, right up, right up. And the mole rat chunks will bump up to Mylar Queen steaks. They sell for a lot more. I'll show you after you do that little exploit. You can have a whole bunch of stuff that you can like sell. So this is what I've been doing. See, I got 32 of them. So this is what I've been doing to get all of the junk that I need. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up a little bit more, save some more time. And we'll get back after I'm done messing with her. As you can see right here, this is all like the shipments of stuff that I just bought from her. Now that I burned all my Mylar Queen steaks, I'm just going to make a whole bunch more. So I'm going to skip all this and I'll get back to you when I'm done with this. All right? Give me a minute here. All right, now that's all done, back to Sturgis. Here we go.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
All right, so from here, I'm just gonna continue helping them out. I think if anyone who's played this game, they know the quest. Sturgis keeps on coming back to you. He's asking, I need water, I need defense, I need beds. So I'm gonna make it for him. The only really big thing that I want to talk about real quick is the water. And with the water, if you put an excessive amount of pumps near the bridge in Sanctuary, you can get a surplus of water. And when you have a surplus of water, you can actually start selling the extra water. So eventually I want to take all the water near the bridge. I want to get a whole bunch of pumps up there. I'm just scrapping some more stuff while I'm talking. And then I want to get the heck out of here. And and then I want to, like I said, I want to sell the excess water to different places. It's an easy way to get a little extra money. In a later video, I'll build up the water plantation, I guess I can call it, in Sanctuary and show you how that works. But right now, it's just going to be the basic. All right, I'm going to go through this mission. I'm going to get you your water. I'm going to get you some defense. And I'm going to get you some beds. I'm going to just speed through it, and we'll move on from there. All right, so all this that I'm doing right now is I'm just going through all the stuff that Sturgis wants me to do. And, I just wanted to show you how much of this stuff that I did. everything that I just showed you was at 50 times speed. So now I'm done everything that Sturgis wants me to do. I'm going to go talk to him real quick, and we'll move on from there. From here, I'm just going to, I guess, put in some more stores, and try to start building this building up to make it look nice and pretty, and
It's been a long road.
a place that could actually be called a quote-unquote sanctuary.
Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
All right,
I just
so now
wanna
that is
trade a few
done.
things.
Nice job.
I guess I'm just gonna
I've got
start
nothing else
building
to
and
eat
see
right
how it
now.
goes.
I think Preston may want to chat, though.
All right, so I'm heading over towards the bridge. I'm going to put some defense around, and I put a chem station that I found back one of the houses into one of the houses that I built. Right here in the chem station, it's one of the workshops, I guess you can call it, that you can actually use. You can actually put it in. Okay, that's backwards because I can't access it, so I gotta flip it around. You can actually set this in inside or outside, wherever, but it's a workshop where you can make chems. For example, they're basically the narcotics. Fertilizer plastic, make some jet. If you get enough fertilizer and plastic, you can make jet, and once again, just like the water, jet sells for a pretty good price. And I'm just going to keep on building. I want to speed some of this stuff up, and we'll continue. Alright, so now I went back to cleaning up some areas, fixing some fences, putting some more defense up, and just trying to make Sanctuary itself look a little bit more presentable. And, like I said, the more defense we have, the better. And just to let you know real quick, if you go into your old house, the house that your character starts at in the very beginning of the game, you'll find the same Grognak magazine that was there before the war blew up everything. And in Sean's room, you'll find a special book, which you can add 1 point to any of your abilities. Since I already have Charisma up all the way, it didn't show up there, but all the others, and Endurance, Strength, etc., they all showed up because I can just select whichever one I want to put another perk into. So that's there. And I guess I'm just going to clean this place up a little bit, and I'm probably going to put like a store in here and get those stores up and running if the people that are here are actually willing to work on one of those stores. All right, so I'm just going to clean this all up, and I'm going to put a store in here. Whoa! That was just a little bit of a wake-up call, because this is getting long, and I'd be losing interest in it right about now. So, I mean, if anyone gets through this whole video, I really appreciate it. I also noticed I got a couple more followers. I'm up to 28 last I checked, which is really cool. I mean, it's like a whole classroom of people that took the time to actually look at my whatever I'm doing and stop on by and listen to at least some of it, and I appreciate it. I really do. It's interesting. Anyway, like the other house on the other across the street, I'm also going to clear this house up a little bit, and I want to put a store in here as well. I'm going to put a clinic in one and a bar in the other, and then I'm going to see if these followers, some of Preston Garvey's boys or girls, will actually work the spot. All right, now that the bar that I want is selected, let's go try to find some people to run these places. Who's that down there? Yeah, what's your name? June Long. You're a depressed man, so I'm gonna make you man the bar, because that's what you want to do with someone who's depressed, is give them all the liquor that you can, right? It's probably not nice to do that, but I don't care. He was the first one I found, so he's going to go to the bar. Who's next? Mama Murphy, the one, excuse me, who wants the jet. I'm not going to give her the jet, but maybe she can man the clinic for me. I just got to remember where I put it. Here it is. So I'll have the one who is addicted to chems run the chem shop. Yep. She is set for medical. And I want to have one more person have a shop. So I'm thinking, I guess it would be Sturgis, which I said earlier. I'll probably get him to man a shop. I got to find him. Actually, I need to get caps. I don't have enough caps to put a shop up here. So I am going to go and travel and get some caps. And then I'll be back. All right. Just wait a minute and I'll be back. See you shortly. All right. Here we are again. I'm back. I think I have everything that I need to do what I want to do here. I want to put a clothing store up, but to do that, I don't want to put it in one of these houses. I want to have it close to the clinic and close to the bar. I don't want it to be in that house that I just built. The prefab, I guess I should call it, the large wooden prefab over to the right there. All right, I'll start with the partial prefab build, I guess you'll call it. And I'll build onto it a little bit, and I'll make that into the clothing store. I think Sturgis is going to hang around this house for a little bit, so I don't think it's going to be too hard to find him. And I don't really have to put the foundation down. You know what? That'll be fine. Got some stairs, and now I'm just gonna start building the top here, and I use the upper shack floor for the top, and I think I'm gonna build on top of this. I think I'm gonna put a store in here, and then I think I'm gonna build like a little makeshift spot to hang out, and I think that's where I'm gonna make my little house and sanctuary, so that this benevolent Bonnie lady actually has a place to stay instead of one of these crappy places, houses. All right, there's Sturgis. Yeah, I can assign him. All right, and I should have enough for the clothing store. Yeah, the food, the clinic, and we're gonna have a clothing store. Oh, if you see a little smiley face on the products, that little smiley face, I'll circle it. That helps with the happiness of the settlement. So, you can have, like I said before, I think I said before anyway, a junk store, but it doesn't add any happiness to the settlement. However, the clinic and the bar, see, the clinic has a smiley face. The clothing place has a smiley face, and the bar, we highlight the bar, it also has a smiley face. So these three areas, they all add happiness to the settlement. So that should be something that you actually think of when you're building a settlement. What other things besides just having roofs and food and water and defense can you add to your settlement to make it happier? And Yeah, I think I'm just gonna speed up some of this because I'm just talking to her. I'm gonna finish building up the makeshift little house thing, and we'll go on from there. All right, so that was just Mama Murphy saying she wants chems or whatever, and it's like, no, we're done here. So
I'm
yeah,
looking for chems.
we're done. But I will buy some chems from you. So even though she said that she's done with taking chems, I still have her selling them because that's irony, if anything is, and heck, why the hell not? I think it's kind of funny. It's a little messed up, but I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, unlike most settlers, apparently, you can make these unique settlers into vendors, but instead of just hanging out behind their specific stores or whatever, they walk around doing other stuff. So that's kind of cool. So they're going to continue doing whatever the hell they do every day, walking around Sanctuary. And yet you can talk to them and buy stuff and sell stuff to them. So that's cool. I can get some stuff from them instead of going to Good Neighbor or Diamond City to get some of the stuff that I'm looking for. I want to show you something. So you just saw that I bought some stuff from Sturgis and sold Mylar Queen steaks for 89 cents a piece. And I switched my clothes out for different ones. The Mylar steaks are worth more because I put the clothes on that give you higher charisma. Just wanted to show that to you real quick, and we'll go on from here. We'll skip over that part, and then we'll go to this June Long guy, and we'll buy some stuff from him as well. Looks like he's going to be walking around and doing his thing also. And he's still going to be depressed and everything, but he's still going to be the owner of the bar. And so I'm going to sell him some stuff. Just build up my caps a little bit more. And I'll do the same with him. And, this is starting to look pretty decent. All right, so let's continue to build this little shack thing above the clothing store. Let's get this thing out the way, and let's just start this. Okay, so I'm gonna build up the top, and I'm just gonna make it a small little spot. Excuse me. I don't know what I want to do. I guess, I guess I'll do this, and I'm out of fabric. All right, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm gonna have to get some more material. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed through the rest of this build. And real quick, if you go into structures, go to wood, go into walls, and go all the way down near the end, you'll find these little sides that go into these like half-sized shells of like frames of walls. They're kind of cool.
Place is really coming together, huh?
And
Can't take all the credit.
Let's see what kind of clothes you got.
I need to get more material. I think I want to sell what I can. And instead of rushing out to another settlement or whatever, I think I'm just going to buy a bunch of clothes from Sturgis, since I have him set as my clothing dealer after all. And I'm just going to buy some stuff that's made of cloth. It doesn't show you what materials clothes are going to give you after you break them down. But I just know for a fact, suits and some other things, they give you cloth. Most of the time, regular clothing, if it doesn't give you cloth, it'll give you leather. So it's kind of like a 50-50 chance. I think everything that I am going to buy is going to give me some cloth, because I need a little more cloth so I can like make a bed, maybe a couch or something for the upstairs to the clothing store, which is kind of ironic in its own ways. I just gotta drop all of the clothes that I just bought from Sturgis onto the ground, and then I'm going to have to go into settlement building, and then I'm going to have to highlight the clothes, and then I'm going to have to scrap them. I'm just going to go to the workshop since it's right there, instead of pressing the select button and holding it down. And yeah, see, so that I scrapped that. That's cloth. That's cloth. That's cloth. That's cloth. That is cloth, and that is cloth. So that should give me enough cloth to finish building what I was building. I'll just show you, like with a gun, you can do the same thing. If you drop like a weapon, where is this? There it is. Stupid gun. Yeah. All right. Now that's placed in a spot you can actually see it. See, if you scrap a weapon, you can also get some scrap off of the weapon. Just another thing you can do if you are in a pinch and you just need a couple more pieces of something, whether it's springs or metal or cloth or whatever. You can go to the stores and you can buy what you're looking for most of the time and scrap a little something to make it work. All right. Anyway, so I got the bed. I'm going to put the bed in there, and I'm going to just put some roofing on here. You know what? Once again, I'm going to do the upper, the shack upper floors for the roof, because I mean, if I want to, I can always build up a little bit more. If I want to continue in Sanctuary and make it look even nicer, then I've already got it going. If you see over at the happiness meter, it is going up, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to go and put like a random door on that I haven't used yet. All right, so we're going to quickly finish building this little makeshift little hidey hole. And I got a bed in here. I'm going to put some crafting stuff in here, so that I can like mess with like guns and armor and all that other good stuff. I'll even put like a cooking station here, because I'm gonna make this like my own personal little spot. I mean, yeah, the other people that live in Sanctuary, they might come in here and walk around and use the other workstations, and that's fine. Yeah, I want to finish making this, and then we'll go to the next thing. All right, so I'm going to be adding some furniture. I'm going to be adding some storage, and that's about it. And I think we're about done here. If you like this video, if you want to see a part 2, let me know. I mean, this video is already over a half hour long. This is where I said I would take it. If you guys watched it, this whole video, that's awesome. Leave a like if you want to see a part 2. I guess if I get like maybe, I don't know, 20 likes or something, I'll finish, because I have the other settlements I made to go and visit and see how they're doing. And I have more things I want to share, like how to make lighting and everything. And we still have to get Sanctuary to 100. Last I checked, it was at 96. We'll continue with that if you want me to. Please leave a comment if you want me to continue. And please give me some feedback. And thanks for your time. I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.